Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It is time for me to finish cleaning up everything here in the apartment, do some laundry, prep some stuff for me to go on this trip starting tomorrow morning. So obviously, I sound different, and that's, part of the hangover stuff, although I'm not hungover, so it's like the post-drinking thing, I guess. And so just kind of knocking out things left and right, and then I've got a set of errands that I need to run in order to get some stuff that I need. So hopefully Target has everything. Hopefully I can go over there. I'll go over in between the football games and try and knock that out. But for now, time to do laundry. Decided to miss the start of the football game in order to handle some shopping that needed to get done. I was able to grab some of the things that I needed to grab. I still do not have a new Sun Devils cap because the caps that I've been wearing for like 4 years now, so they're pretty gross, all things said and done. And quite frankly, I want a Sun Devils cap. So I'm going to head over to, I think, Cactus Sports on Mill and try and square that off. Or alternatively, I may go to AZ Mills. I haven't decided yet. I am freaking out, though, because I left my phone at home, which, for work reasons, I have to have it on me. So just trying to figure it all out and figure out if I can get this done quickly enough in order to race back. Since it's closer, and I'm already missing part of the game, the Cardinals game anyways, I decided to come to. And just that quickly, you have to acquire. Yes, I did change shirts. Here, let's see if you can see it there. I did change shirts because as I was eating carrots, in order to get rid of the last of the fresh fruits and vegetables out of my fridge, I've spilled salad dressing on my shirt, so that sucked. But one of the upsides to having no food in your house before you go on vacation is the fact that you get to kind of eat whatever. And so tonight, I have decided to go out and grab Del Taco because the classic chicken burrito is one of my favorite things at fast food restaurants anywhere. So, I'm treating myself to this, even though it's not my cheat day on my diet. I didn't want to go out and try and, hunt down a salad or anything like that. One of the next level things that I do with my french fries when I get them from Del Taco, because they are awesome, is I put hot sauce on my french fries because it's delicious. Oh, yes. Well, now that football is over, I am going to pack up my stuff because I gotta get packed up, and then I'm going to try and write that email because I didn't get a chance to do it because I went to grab stuff at Target and all I could find in the new hat. So I'm gonna knock that out, and then I'm gonna probably go to bed. Those are all the clothes that I am going to take with me, and normally when I travel, I try and fit everything into this one bag. And I guess it's like the flight mindset, like this and my primary backpack, which I've had for probably like 4 years now. They're perfectly sized for me to not check a bag when I fly. But when I'm driving, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But like my brain doesn't, like it doesn't think that I'm leaving on a trip until like those bags get packed. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this stuff in there, but I'm certainly going to try. So yeah, that's kind of like the bit there. The other big thing about this trip is that while I've got hotel rooms scheduled for tomorrow and Tuesday, I have no idea how I'm getting back here, right? And so I'm not. It's not to say like I don't know what roads I'm gonna like. I just don't know like where I want to stop. Like I could do it in one day, like I have before, which is like a 14-hour drive, including going through the mountains. Or I could, go like I did this last trip when I went actually up through Wyoming to Salt Lake City, which was a super pretty drive. And then actually on that day, I drove all the way down to Vegas, which was like a 12-hour drive. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I'm tempted to just leave it as something that's open, and I'll figure it out as I'm driving or whatever, right? I mean, because the only thing on my schedule the week after I'm scheduled to be gone is a doctor's appointment on Wednesday So I'm thinking that I may take advantage of this and go for a wander and see where I go. I mean, I could certainly, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's part of me that says like, okay, hey, take the extra day and drive the extra miles and go see my best childhood friend, Mo, in San Francisco, and see Rocco and his wife Marina, who are awesome, who I am like super overdue to see. But I have no idea what's on their schedules this week, or not this week, but next week. So like, I can't promise that they're going to be available or that they're going to be able to get together or do anything cool. So it's like, I don't know, maybe. Or maybe I save that for the road trip that I will do this summer when my cousin's working her internship at a manufacturing and aerospace company, which will be awesome. She's going to be in Seattle. It's a city that I've wanted to go to for a while. Even actually flirted with the idea of moving up there without ever having been to the city. So it's time for me to make a trip up there, and I will probably stop in San Francisco and Santa Clara in order to see them, and who knows, maybe a few other of my friends or former coworkers who have all moved to San Francisco in order to be part of the tech bubble, which is awesome for them, and they're all doing super well. So I don't know. I haven't figured it out, and it's something that I'll figure out at some point though. Now I gotta pack all this stuff. Boom, done, packed, ready to rock. One of the things I'm going to try this time in order to kind of make things simpler is on this road trip, unlike last time, every day, every hotel, whatever, every place I was staying, friends or otherwise, I would bring in my core bag with all of my clothes, because sometimes I didn't know what I wanted to wear, or if there was something that was going to happen or whatever. And this time I'm going to make a slight change. I tend to carry 1 day's worth of clothes inside my backpack when I travel via plane. Just in the event that gets checked and then lost, that I have at least 1 day's worth of clothes. So this time around, I am going to make that backpack, the only bag that comes in with me to hotels. Once I get to either my uncle's place in Fort Collins or my friend's place, who's also in the city, I'll bring that bag in and have it there. The same thing with the laundry bag. Both of those are going to live in the trunk of my car, so that while I'm doing the drive up there, all I got to do is just grab my one bag and go. The other thing that I do every time is I figure out which one of my griddits that I'm going to use for all of my electronics. And so once all the chargers and everything else is all laid up on there, I take a picture of it on my phone. And then I compare that as the last thing I do inside the hotel room to make sure that nothing is missing off the gridit. So that makes life actually super simple, because when I was traveling a lot, and when I was traveling a lot, where there was like a plane ride every week or two, I would forget all kinds of crazy shit in hotel rooms, and it was always so annoying to like go and try and find another iPhone charger or another lightning cable. These are the things that you learn when you travel a great deal. But yeah, so that's going to be the way that I set all this up and do this. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be super efficient for me just to sit there and just have the one bag and not have to worry about like, what am I going to wear today? What am I going to, like, I just, like, every day I come out, pull out the clothes from, that I wore yesterday from my backpack, put them into the laundry bag, and then go on, or grab another set of clothes and put them in. So yeah, primary bag's packed. I'm going to go grab the backpack and start that process with it. I'm sitting here and I'm going through the stuff and getting ready to put the stuff that's going to be like my Tuesday outfit into the bag. And I pull out my jeans and I look at them and I find out that this set of jeans, which I think is actually one of the new sets, which would really upset me, freaking has a hole in the bum. Like, that's no good. I mean, I could probably still wear them, but I'm not. So these ones get relegated to, probably super close because this is not the average length. These ones get relegated to paint duty and potentially used for Tour de Fat when we do Road Warriors. Me and all my friends, and here's the pictures from this year's. It's awesome. Yeah, if you guys are anywhere near Phoenix or in Phoenix during the Tour de Fat, which is the bike thing put on by New Belgium Brewery, and bike and beer thing, I guess, really. come out as a road warrior. Get your Mad Max on. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. We get started super early and we drink way late into the night normally. So it's definitely one of those things that it's like a highlight on my calendar every year since I've started doing it. And this last year was my second. I'm all packed up. I mean, obviously I don't have the electronics or the stuff, bathroom stuff, because I got to actually use it tomorrow. I'm on the road to Deming, New Mexico. My hope is that I will get there somewhere around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and get to the national park that's out there. See the cool, weird rock formations that are supposedly really, really cool, and shoot sunset while I'm there. So like that's like super exciting for me. Like I love traveling and I love hiking and seeing cool things out in nature, and something that I just don't tend to do enough around here because I get caught up in like the daily life, and so that's tough at times. But it's something that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna make an effort over the next 2 days at least to do that. Probably will do it while I'm in Fort Collins as well. I totally forgot to call my uncle. Damn it. All right. I have to use this as a reminder when I edit it to text my uncle and see what we're doing, if I'm staying with him or if I'm going to stay with my friend who lives in town as well. So, yeah, I got to get that handled. But it's bedtime. So, bye for now.